I wanted to give you all an idea what I'm planning on doing in 2020. Hopefully, probably won't get all of this done, but as much as I can. These are all the routes in Arkansas that I've logged before for rides. Some of them are out of date, like I said before. I'm going to try to rewrite every one of these so that they're current. Because if any of you have messed around with GPS before, you'll have a route you think's doing just fine, and all of a sudden it tries to lead you down a dirt road or tries to turn you somewhere, or take you off the highway back on, etc. So what I like to try to do is rewrite all of these, or write them first before I post them, and then make sure that they're accurate. And but you also can have road construction or road uh, damage, etc. that may change the route. So here's all the routes that I've logged so far over time in Arkansas. As you can see, there's several of them. Now, granted, there's only so many roads, so many of these routes will share some of the same roads. But Mena is down in here, this area, over here, and most of the rides go up north and east. While the big mountains are up here, the Ouachitas are down here, but the Ozarks are up here. There's a lot of good riding. Now, granted, the ones up here are usually a completely full day or an overnighter, because they are a few hours away and a few hours back. But those are some of the rides I'm going to try to cover this year. The ones we've done already that I've put videos on are the ribbon curves, Queen Wilhelmina, Do the Eights, Highway 1, Part 1 and 2, Mount Magazine, Mount Nebo, and Casatot. Now, not all of those I have a route on this map. Sometimes I just write them, but I will try to get routes together for every one of those. The Casatot run, for instance, is here, kind of give you some reference of where the Casatot is in relation to all these routes. And the, let's see, Do the Eights is here. Let's find Mount Magazine is here, and Mount Nebo is here. So if you look at Mount Nebo, let's see, let's get them all. Mount Magazine, Mount Nebo. Can I get them? I guess I can't do them all. I can't single click. Well, crud. All right. So anyway, you can see we've run down some east and some north. Casatot actually was further south, about south as we've gone so far, and then Do the Eights is just near home. So you can see the routes are on there. What I intend to do, and maybe I'll put these in another folder so we can keep up with them at a later date. Put them in a verified folder or something like that, so you can see the progress as we go along if you're interested. But this is about what we're going to try to do in Arkansas. Again, probably won't get it all done in 2020, but we'll see what we can do. And I promised you all, and I'm going to try to stick to that promise, to show you stuff along the way. The problem I have is I always think, to me, in my mind, the ride is the most important part. But I know watching this video from somebody else's perspective, that's boring. I mean, yeah, some of the turns are nice, and the scenery and stuff, but we got to include some destinations. And I got to make shorter videos too, because nobody else just wants to sit there and watch me ride all the time. So I'm going to try to do my best and put enough in there to show you what the roads are like, but also have some destinations along the way. And now that it looks like the country's starting to open up again pretty soon, from the virus deal we got going on, we should be able to start showing you more of those places. So this is what we've done in Arkansas. I'm not sure if you're interested, but this so far is all the stuff that we have logged together riding. As you can see, we've been out west a few times. Many rides around Texas, of course, which is where we moved from 6 years ago, up around Arkansas, and we even gone out east. We were going to go out east last year, but something came up, we couldn't make it. We'll probably head that way again. There's a lot of real pretty country out this direction. But our main concern right now is going to be Arkansas. So we're going to try to give you routes that you can download. Now, I don't know if many of you know this or if you read my posting in Facebook, but I've opened up a site now. It's rideonmena.com. And so it's rideonmena.com. Here's the main screen. But what I've done is I've included a page called Files. And so what I've got out here are some routes. As I rewrite these routes and verify that the GPS isn't trying to take you off into a holler or into a river or something like that, I will mount them out here. So far I've got Casatot and Mount Nebo. Do the 8s, I think, is fine. I looked at it a few minutes ago. It should be fine. And Mount Magazine should be fine. I'll probably add those out here pretty soon. So you can go here on rightonmena.com, go to the files, and if you're interested, you can download these routes. Now, they're in Garmin transportable format, the GPX format. Sometimes that doesn't work if you have a Garmin, or sometimes it doesn't work with other Garmin-like GPS machines. However, this particular site that's hosting my site, the ISP that's hosting my site, doesn't allow me to put GDB, which is a Garmin database format, probably because of copyright stuff. So anyway, they're going to be out here in the GPX format. You can download them to your PC. You can bring them up in your Garmin, see how they work. And like I said, as I rewrite these, I'll put them out here for download. I've got my little disclaimer over here. Do not expect to be a U-turn free route at all times, because sometimes the Garmin messes up, sometimes I mess up. I've ridden a lot of these routes many times, so a lot of times I don't notice the imperfections in the route. I just ignore it. I'm going to try to be more detail oriented and get that corrected, so that when you put in a route, you'll have a high percentage, in the 90% hopefully, or above, that it's going to take you to the right place. I will encourage you, as I encourage everyone else, and I've learned this I've learned this the hard way, is that always look at the route before you go on a bike. Don't completely trust the GPS stuff, because it can take you to some places that you don't want to go. So always do that, and I'll do my best to make sure these routes are as clean as possible, and then put them out here on the site as I ride them. They'll probably be posted usually after I do a run on a particular route. I don't have any timetable other than I'll ride them, I'll ride them out with the route on my Garmin, check them for details, and put them out here, and hopefully they'll be as clean as they can be. So anyway, that's what we're planning on doing. This is my site. Hopefully you'll come visit both. I'm also on BitChute and YouTube and Facebook. So please look around, and please downloading these routes. If you have any comments you want to make, or critique, etc., I do have a contact sheet under About, where you can fill out this little form. There we go. My internet's not very fast. Where you can put in some information here that you want. My other links to those other sites are here, as I told you. And also, if you want to learn a little bit about me and why I'm doing this, etc., here's my About page. So this is actually on top of Mount Nebo that we just rode the other day. We got a shot. It was a gorgeous day. And this is on the end of the run on Mount Nebo, looking out over the valleys. Very pretty. That was on my 2 miles wide video. Anyway, I appreciate you listening. I'm trying to give you an idea of what I'm planning on doing. Again, life will probably get in the way several times throughout the year, but I'll do my best to try to put regular content out here so you can see what it's like, and hopefully get, if you're interested, to have enough routes up during the summer, this summer, that you can download them and go do some riding, because it's really gorgeous around here. All right, thank you very much.